Hey everybody, this is Greg Gossett from Gossett Trading and Mentoring Live, and today is Monday, November 22nd, 2021. We are in the first day of the new trading week, and we are in the final hour of the current trading day. As you know, the final hour of the current trading day is my favorite time to make my buying and selling decisions for my swing trades, because during the day you have the algorithms and the day traders. They are in control of the price during the day. At the end of the day, in the last hour and in the last few minutes, the large financial institutions come in, they start flexing their muscles, they take control of the price away from the day traders and the algorithms. They're dealing with the most money, they have very smart people, best information, best technology, and I consider to be the closing price the most valid price of the day, and therefore the best price to make your buying and selling decisions from for your swing trades. And in my opinion, it offers a long-term edge in your trading, and of course that is what we're always looking for, a long-term edge. We need an edge to be long-term profitable traders. So thank you all for coming today. It's always nice to see everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a good trading day as well. Currently, the Dow is up 298 points, up 0.84%. The NASDAQ, however, is down. It's red. It's down 17 points, down 0.11%. And the S&P having a strong day, up 29 points, up 0.64%. So here is the plan for today, everyone. First of all, we are going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer. Secondly, we are going to come back. We are going to take a look at my current positions, talk about when I bought them, why I bought them, and how I am going to manage them moving forward. After that, I have some day trades today that I'm going to share with you as well. After that, we're going to go over to the board. We're going to take a look at my students' current positions, take a look at where they bought them, why they bought them, and how they are performing. After that, we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk a little bit about trader psychology. Most important skill you can ever learn in trading by far is the ability to create a plan and follow it without letting your emotions get amplified and get you stop you from following your process. So I like to talk about this every day. It's very important, biggest skill you're ever going to learn. So we're going to take a few minutes to talk about that. After that, I have gone down through my watch list. I have gone down through the results of Kamal's scanner. I do have 3 requirements before I look to enter any new trade. First, I need a confluence or a combination of indicators lining up on multiple time frames. Second, I need a good risk to reward ratio, at least 2-to-1 based upon support below me, resistance above me. And then lastly, I need to have a complete trading plan, regardless of what market I'm trading, regardless of what approach I am using. And for me, that includes the following. 1, I need to position size based upon the market's current volatility. 2, I need to know what my maximum allowed loss is. 3, I need to know where my emergency stop is. 4, I need to know where my end-of-day stop is. 5, I need to know where my intraday profit targets are. Number 6, I need to know where significant overhead resistance levels are. And number 7, I need to have a good trailing stop methodology in place, so that if I have a profitable trade, goes positive for me, I don't let it turn into a loss. So those are my requirements. That's what I'll be looking for. I do have some end-of-day candidates. As we get closer to the close, I will go through each one, look at the risk to reward, look at the multiple time frames, and if I find something that makes sense, I will buy it right before the market closes. After the market closes, if anyone has any questions for me, please let me know. I'm happy to answer them. If you need any clarification on anything, please let me know. I'm happy to clarify. If there are any stock symbols that you would like me to look at and get my opinion on before the market closes, put those in the live stream, and I will do my best to get to those before the close of the day. And then lastly, if any of my students have any new entries or exits they would like me to update on the board, if you could please just wait till the end of the day, till the markets close, before you tell me about them. And then that way I can get done teaching and trading with the least amount of stress possible. And then when we're done, I will update them for you. And we'll take as long as we need to get that done. All right. So I am going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer. I'll be back in 40 seconds. So hang tight, please. Thank you. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Please carefully read and or listen to the U.S. government required disclaimer before watching this video or live stream broadcast. The video link and disclaimer text are located in the description section of this video or live broadcast, here and here. Thank you so much. All right, let's see who's here today. First on deck is Steve Burns. Steve, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for everything that you do for the channel, my friend. Paxton is here. Hello, Greg and everyone. Good to see you, Packy. Hope you and Tracy are doing well, and thank you for everything that you do. There is David. Hello, Greg and group. Nice to see you, David. There is Lava. Hey, Lava. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate everything you do for this channel, my friend. Frank, another person I need to thank for all their daily contributions, for his great poems, great insights. Frank, good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. There's my friend Karen from Wiener Dog Trading. Hello, everyone. Good to see you, Karen. Hope you're doing well. Steve Burns says, hello, traders. Oh, there's two of those. There's Jonathan. Evening, Greg and group. Nice to see you, Jonathan. Hope you're having a good evening in Ireland tonight and that you and the family are doing well. Okay. Well, let's get started, I suppose. Oh, and there's Tracy. Good to see you, Trace. All right, first on deck, we have Citizen Financial Group. Love it. Dynamic Duo and I did buy this with a return to value, sideways motion, V2 trigger, bought at $47.99, got up to my 1.5 ATR trailing stop level, meaning that after I've reached that level, if I get a close below the previous day's low, I would get out of half. It's exactly what happened on Friday, closed below the previous day's low after reaching 1.5 ATR trailing stop level. Today, up 2.5%. Hit two profit targets, one at 50.45 and one at 50.57. This particular trade up 2.5% today, and from entry to exit up 5.62. So pretty good trade. COF, Tom, Ava, Jonathan, Karen, Dynamic Duo, and I did buy Capital One Financial a couple days ago at, what's that, 153.11 with the higher low intraday rejection of the 200-day moving average. Friday went down, held the 200-day moving average. Today up nicely, up 2.06% on the day. Did hit one profit target, and this particular trade currently up about 1.06%. Facebook. All right, we have, who is this? Oh, this is Karen. All right, so Ava, Karen, and I did buy Facebook with a close under, close back over the 200-day moving average. Bought this here at 323.52, moved 1.5 ATR value from entry, had a close below the previous day's low, captured half, locked in half profits there. Has held the 200-day moving average. This particular trade up 0.31% today, and on the trade up 6.69%. So nice little trade there as well. Virgin Galactic, Lova, Karen, and I did buy Virgin Galactic with an under 30, over 30 on Friday at 17.25. It's 17.22. It is down 3 cents on the day, so slightly down on the day, 0.17%, and down on the trade about 0.17%. I need to watch the 30 RSI level. If it closes below the 30, I will have to get out, but currently it's 30.54. I can stay in. Last swing trade is SPY. I do buy the SPY every day at the close. I hold it overnight. I sell it first thing the next morning at the open. I did buy this at 468.89. Sold it this morning at the open at 470.85. So nice little gap there as well. All right, let's go over to the day trades. And I had a tough time with the Qs today. Just could not get on the right side of it. Here we had a V1 that I bought here at 405.05. Very next bar collapsed on me. Had to get out for a loss at 404.16. So I got in at 405.05, got out at 404.16. So that was a losing trade. Then I shorted the Qs as they approached the 200-day moving average, hoping that they would find resistance. It did not. I shorted at 403.16. I covered for a loss at 403.34, but good thing I did cover because it's moved up quickly from then. So that's the losing trades. Two losing trades there. Amazon, I did have a good trade on Amazon, both to the upside and to the downside. Let me show you why I entered this trade to begin with to the short side. Friday, we had a big down bar. We got right to the halfway. I know when we're at halfway of a big down bar on the daily, I like to go to the earlier time frame, and I shorted Amazon back here right when it touched, when it was halfway of the down bar on the daily, but also got to resistance of the 50 SMA. I shorted at 37.1130. I covered at 36.85 even. I covered at 36.6830. Covered at 36.5640, and also covered at 36.37 even. So that was a nice trade. Then I did put my horns on and I went long with an under 30, over 30, bought here at 35.81, sold some out here at 35.93, sold some again at 36.03 even, and then had a close below the previous day's low, got out at 35.8530, and then it got back to my break even where I got out of break even. So I got in at 35.81, out at 35.8530, out at 35.93, and out at 36.03. Okay, so there's Amazon. So those are some good trades on Amazon. And then last but not least, I did have a trade on VIX. Two trades, actually. Oh boy. This is going to be hard. Under 30. Oh boy. This is almost going to be too hard. All right, here we go. Under 30, over 30 in the morning. Bought at 20.50. Moved up, took some profits at 20.55. Moved up again, took some profits at 20.63. And then took some, oh boy. And then took some more profits up here at 20.73. And then the last one at 20.91. I got out here. I thought that was a big enough move. Continue move ups, which surprised me, but that's okay. And then I did take this trade on the VIX, return to value, sideways motion, triggered a V2 here at 20.84. A couple bars later, got out at 20.94. Then it came all the way back to break even. I had to get out of break even. So really good day trades today. Very grateful for that, other than the Q trades, but I guess you can't win them all. All right, let's head over and take a look at students trades. HLT Lova did buy Hilton on Friday at 144.41. It's 144.72. It is up on the day, 0.23%, and it is nicely up on the trade. Way to go. Ava, what a trade from Ava. Look at this, 520 crossover, break of a fractal, bought at 173.40. It's 175.88. It's up 1.44% on the day and about the same on the trade. AMT, Dynamic Duo did buy AMT on Friday with the close under, close over the 200 at 260.90. It's 258.37. It is down 1% on the day and about the same on the trade. CSX, Karen, Frank bought CSX at 35.55. It's 36.35. It's up 0.75% today. And this trade up 2.2% on the trade. Very, very nice. Tesla Tom, way to go. Return to value, sideways motion, false breakout to the downside. V2, bought this at 1053. It's 1184. It's up 4% today. And Thomas is up 10.82% in 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Very, very nice. Boeing, we have Kamal and we have David that bought Boeing back here. 206.50 and 206 moved up very, very strong. But boy, it has just collapsed lately. It is down 1.34% today, but on the trade, it is still up 2.33%. TU, Lava, bought TU a couple days ago. False breakout to the downside. V2 bought at 23.03. It's 22.99. It's down 0.09% on the day and slightly down on the trade. FITB, Tom, bought FITB with a V2 here, 44.63, really came crashing down, but big reversal back up 2.14%. Looks like it touched Tom's entry and then down a little bit. So up on the day, a little bit down on the trade. Otis, we have Lava, great trade on Otis, higher low V2 at 81.78. It's down 1.81% today, but this particular trade, all in all, entry to current price up 3.37%. MMC, we have Dynamic Duo and Ava. Nice trade here. They bought this, return to value here at 164. It's 170.69. This particular trade up 3.9%. So congratulations, Dynamic Duo and Ava. Here we go. IBB, Ava again. Nice sideways motion here. False breakout to the downside. V1 bought this at 154. It's 154.87. It is up 0.2% on the day and about the same on the trade. Disney finally caught a bid here. Who is this? Oh, there is no one on Disney. All right. LRCX, Lava, higher low V2, 520 crossover combination, 572.70. Took some profits up here, 608.41. It's up 2.52% today. And this baby is up 13.48%. Congratulations, Mike, aka Lava. GILD, we have Dynamic Duo buying this higher low V1 intraday rejection of the 200-day moving average. Bought it at 67.47. It's up 1.86% today. Beautiful. And this particular trade up 3.67%. TSM, Ava, another beautiful trade by Ava. Intraday rejection of the 200-day moving average, bought at 119.10. It's 125.69, up 1.15% today, and up 5.37% on the trade. AVTR, Steve Burns bought AVTR with the 520 crossover here at 39.28. It's 40.17. It's up 1.29% on the day. And this particular trade up 2.29% overall. So congratulations, Steve. We have Play, Michael Martin, don't know if Mike's still in this, return to value, V1, bought here at 38.12, moved up, down today, down 0.25% on the day, and on the trade, looks like down about 5.5%. And then last but not least, ENB, Lava, bought ENB yesterday, or Friday, at 39.76, it's 39.63, down 0.23%, and down about the same on the trade. All right. Ava, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Great trades. Thank you for everything you do for the channel. Steve Burns says ARC bounced off the third lower Keltner channel today. Yes, it did, and it went under 30, over 30 as well. So confluence of signals there. We can put that on the list. Okay, very good. Thanks for that, Steve. VIX is pennies away from a 1030 EMA crossover. So if the 1030 EMA crossover happens on the VIX index, that is Steve's signals to start buying puts on the market. So Steve, please let us know if you do that. Steve says Disney's almost back over the 30 RSI. Yep, we just looked at that. We're at 2880. So under 30, over 30 on Disney would be legitimate. Steve says Snap does have an under 30, over 30, and I might add, it does have a double bottom with the bullish divergence. Here's our low with deep red MACD bars. We rally to green. We come back. We make a lower low. No red to be found here whatsoever, and it needs a trigger, but it has a trigger. It has an under 30, over 30. So let me put Snap on here as well. For when we start looking at our end of days. Okay, David was out of, all right, so David, good to see you, Dave. David is out of Boeing on Thursday. Okay, glad to hear that. All right. Where are we? I've got way too many things going on here. All right. Okay, so what time do we have? Oh, we have a poem from Frank. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate that. Let me paste this over here and we will read this. You know it's going to be good because it's from Frank. I mean, who else could possibly do this? I mean, really. Here's today's poem. Countless traders face the market each day, each one hoping their risk will pay. Traders who prepare will know what to say when the market shuffles its cards and says, "Want to play?" Wow, that's good. That's so great. One more time. Countless traders face the market each day, each one hoping their risk will pay. Traders who prepare will know what to say when the market shuffles its cards and says, "Want to play?" God, such a great analogy, Frank. Such a wonderful, perfect analogy, and I think Karen agrees because she says, "Thank you, Frank." All right, so before we get into trader psychology, again, I need to take a look at current positions. Love a Dynamic Duo and I are in here from 47.99. Great day today. Did get to the 65 RSI, so that means the 5 EMA rule comes into play. If I get a close below the 5 EMA after reaching a 65 RSI at any point in the trade, I will sell the entire position. But so far, as is right here, it's doing great. Looks like a keeper. COF, again, we covered this, did buy this with the bounce off the 200-day moving average, is up 1.87% today. One profit target at 153.11. This one looks fine, has not reached 1.5 ATR trailing stop level, but if I get a close below the 200-day moving average, that is my end of day stop, but thankfully it is not doing that, so that is a keeper. Facebook doing fine, has not reached the 65 RSI level. 2 profit targets today, down on the day, but nicely up on the trade. SPCE, I probably do have to watch SPCE here. It did go under 30, over 30 on Friday. It did go under 30 and back over 30 today. So as long as it holds above 30, I will be keeping this trade. And then, of course, the overnight SPY trade had the nice gap up. We'll be buying this again today at the close and holding it overnight, selling it tomorrow morning. Paxton says, "I love it, Frank." Oh, hey, by the way, Paxton let me know that he and Tracy just got a new puppy today. How about that? I think it's a border collie and a collie mix. No name yet, but look at this little beauty. I don't know if it's a little boy or a little girl. Maybe Paxton told me on his text. Let me take a look. Yes, I'm texting and doing a podcast. All right, let's see. Oh, I guess I don't have it on my text. It must have been somewhere else. But what a beauty. Congratulations, Tracy. Congratulations, Paxton, on the new addition to your family. Just lovely. Look at those eyes. I'm in love with this dog already. Thank you, Greg, Wiener Dog, and Paxton. You are correct. And let us know when you have a name, would you? All right. Okay. All right, everybody. So listen, before we start taking a look at end-of-day candidates today, I like to spend a few minutes. I'd like to talk about trader psychology. It's the most important skill you'll ever learn in trading is the ability to follow your plan, not let your emotions get amplified, revved up. So it gets you off your game, knocks you off your game, takes your eye off of the ball. You need to follow your plan. You spend a lot of time learning about trading, learning how to trade, support levels, resistance levels, profit targets, all that jazz, and it's all important. But you learn about that so you can put together a trading plan. And if you don't follow your plan, what good is it, right? If there's no plan, what good is it? So that's why I always focus on trader psychology. I have my favorite Facebook, Twitter channels out there. This is from Anthony Crudell. Anthony is a futures trader. He's a professional financial educator. I really suggest that you follow him over on his channel on Twitter at Anthony Crudell. That's ANTHONYCRUDELE. Follow him, read his post. It's worth your time, I promise you. Let's see what Anthony has to say today. The people that have had the greatest influence on my trading career are not the ones that taught me the most about trading. It was the people that believed in me and encouraged me to keep fighting. Everyone, this is so important. If you have people around you that are not happy with your trading, that maybe give you comments about, oh, is that gambling? Oh, is that safe? Listen, most people have nothing, they know nothing about trading. They see it from the movies, they think it's all crazy, which it can be. But listen, you need positive reinforcement. You need support. So if you're around someone that's not giving you support, not encouraging you to keep fighting, or maybe even to give up, that is not someone that you need to be around. You need encouragement. You need that person to say, hey, are you following your process? Are you doing what you're supposed to doing? I believe in you. It's always great to have somebody that believes in you. And if someone believes in you, whether it's your husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, across the board, it's going to help. But you need to be careful about the people. Oh, shoot. Well, all right. My data stream went off. But you need to be careful, everyone, about people and their comments. They're probably not doing it. They're not doing it to harm you. They're probably trying to look out for you, but really, they're probably not doing you any great favors by making you question your trading ability and what you know, because I promise you, they don't know what you know, right? So let's read it one more time. The people that have had the greatest influence on my trading career are not the ones that taught me the most about trading. It was the people that believed in me and encouraged me to keep fighting. We all have each other here. I'm grateful for that. I'm always trying to be supportive of my students and anyone that's in this channel. If you're having a hard time, trading's not working out, you need someone to talk to or, email back and forth with, let me do that for you, right? Feel free to send me an email, gregory@gossettrading.com. But, we all need to support each other. We're all going to have bad days. We're all going to have bad months. We're all going to have, drawdowns. But look, if we're doing what we're supposed to doing, if we're doing what we are supposed to do, it helps to have someone there saying, look, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Keep doing it. I believe in you. For me anyway, it's a huge thing. it's a huge thing. But I'm not going to be around people that don't understand trading, that don't understand the ups and downs. I'm sure a lot of married couples out there have people know what I'm talking about. If one partner understands trading, the other doesn't understand trading, but it can be it can wear on you. So anyway, I'm kind of preaching from the pulpit today, but I think you know why. But thank you, Anthony Crudell. I appreciate that. And this was helpful for me. I hope it was helpful for everyone else as well. Did my charts come back up? Oh, thankfully. Steve says, Holly loves that fuzzy puppy. Me too. I don't even know her or him. I'm in love with it. Steve says, they are some of the smartest dogs. Yeah, collies, sure. Nigma, good to see you. Nigma wants to look at Win. Oh, I haven't looked at Win forever. Does have a 520 crossover. I'm going to try to backtest this, Nigma. I can't. Oh, it does backtest. I mean, sorry, I shouldn't say it backtest positively. Oh, but it does. Here we go. Here's a 520 crossover on Win. Run the backtest. I'm using this by etfreplay.com with permission. Nice backtest. Up 1419 on the beats buy and hold. Also has a lower drawdown than buy and hold. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing, though, is was there sideways motion in the value zone when this crossover took place? Yes, there is. We're in the value zone for sure. I don't like that we've pegged this negative, the 100-day moving average to the downside, the downward sloping. There is no sideways motion. There's a big move that happened from the low up to where we are to get that 520 crossover to happen. Doesn't mean that, someone shouldn't take this trade if they believe in the crossover statistics. But for me, this is not the kind of crossover that I like to trade. I like sideways motion with the 520 crossover, not way down here and then it moved way up. There's lots of profit from people that bought here. People are looking to sell if you get any weakness, and that might cause it to go down. So that is my my take on Win. Hey, by the way, everyone, I did a podcast over the weekend, and it was really fun. It's a great podcast called So What You Saying? And they interview actors, they interview some financial people, interview some MMA fighters. It's a comedy podcast, but it's a great podcast. I was there for 2 hours, had a great time. We talked about trading. We talked about DB Cooper. There's a lot of swearing in that podcast, I have to warn you, and some adult content, I believe, as well. But if you're okay with that, I do want to share this with you. And here is the link. There's the link, and the name of the podcast is Mask Off Greg, and it has $signs around Greg. So if you're interested in listening to that, I listened to it. It's funny. Like, I found myself laughing a lot. So if you're interested, I just pasted that there for you. Okay. Steve Burns says WDC has a 520 crossover. Yeah, see, I like this one much, much better because we returned to the value zone, we had sideways motion, and then we had the 520 crossover. Compare that to Win, which we were looking at earlier. The Win one scares me. Who knows? It could go rocket ship to the moon, right? But contextually, the context and structure of this chart, I just like this anyway. I like return to values. I like sideways motion, but you need a trigger. Not a valid V1 or V2 here, but nice 520 crossover there. So very good, Steve. That's I really like that one. Let's put that one on there as well. Oh boy. Okay. Boy, we're going to have a lot of these to look at, everyone. All right, hopefully we'll be able to narrow it down. Nigma says, thank you. Glenn says, TDOC, Roku, Square, Zoom, Twillo, in ARC, and showing major downtrend. Okay, well, I don't have time to look at all of those, but let's just look at one and get an idea. Oh, goodness. Yep. Roku, not so hot tamale. Sam Poors, good to see you. How you doing, my friend? Sampor says, hi everyone, thanks for coming. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. All right, let's see, what are we doing? Okay. All right, should we get started on our journey to find the treasure of the day? All right, here is DocuSign. We have an under 250, over 250. Let's do a little back testing on that, see what happens. DOCU, and I believe this one is available. DOCU, yes, we have to switch that off of the crossover to the standalone. Simple moving average, 250. Let's run the back test. Does it back test positively? It does. 220.80 compared to 401, but it does back test positively. Did reject the 250-day moving average. Let's take a look over here on the weekly, see if we can find some support. Well, I guess you can. We've rejected the 50 SMA, but we have held support at the 50 EMA. So, this one, it's legitimate. It's legitimate. I don't like the big down bar and the down to 4.81%, but from a risk to reward standpoint, it does make sense. GNRC, we triggered a fractal. The fractal is a high with two lower highs to the left. The fractal is a high with two lower highs to the right as well. That would put it right here. It did trigger the fractal. I would prefer more sideways motion. This has moved down a bit, up nicely today. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly, untriggered a V2. I think I'm going to pass. IBB, AVA is already in IBB. We do have a higher low V1. We were below the value zone. We came into the value zone. Here's a V1 today. Friday was day one bar. Today's day two. We washed it out, closing above day one's close and in the value zone. MACD possibly going positive. My stop would be about Ava's entry here at 154, so we'll keep that one. LMT does have a 520 crossover. It's 342.50 compared to 342.25. Nice sideways motion here today. Crossover is in place. I love the sideways motion. I love MACD being positive. I like the under 50, over 50. Weekly, let's take a look at the weekly. Big down bar. We're not to halfway. That's why I drew the line there. I might regret not taking this, but I am going to skip this mainly because the big down bar on the weekly and then also on the daily, we've rejected the 50 SMA. That does back test well, by the way. Philip Morris, under 30, over 30, I believe. Let's check this out. Bounced right at 30. Okay, so that makes it easy for me. It did not go under 30, but it did bounce near the 30. Let's take a look at the weekly. I don't see anything great on the week, so I'm just going to take that one off. Snap. We discussed this earlier. We have a double bottom with a bullish divergence with a missing right shoulder, even better. This one certainly went under 30 and over 30. So we'll put this one on the list as well. Give me 1 second, everyone. Let me take care of a little business over here. Okay, anything else I need to look at there? No, and I don't believe so. Sorry, everybody, I'm just having to take a look at some day trades here, or some swing trade, day trades and swing trades. I was right the first time. Okay, next on board, IP. Double bottom, bullish divergence, bullish engulfing bar, V1. We're at a 38.76. We went under 30, over 30. I like the double bottom. I like the bullish divergence. I feel like it's a little stretched. It could go a little higher. I think I'm going to pass on this, see if it can go a little higher, then have a pullback, look for a higher low V1 or V2. But not bad, but I think there's better. DFS, under 200, over 200. False breakout to the downside on Friday from the low of this range. Let's take a look at the weekly. We had that big down bar. We rejected halfway. 1.2 million shares traded. I don't know. I think I'm going to pass on this one as well. Halliburton. There's a name, old name from the past. Friday, we had an intraday rejection of the 200-day moving average. That probably was the time to buy it, although I'd probably more, what's the word I'm looking for here? Confirmation, because we went under the negative third and over the negative third. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly's in the value zone. I like that. So there's a big bar that happened last week, though, so we would be approaching the halfway there as well. I think I'm going to pass on that one as well. SE, under 30, over 30, intraday rejection of the negative third ATR channel and false breakout to the downside. It is down 2.92% today on a day when the Dow is up. Weekly did find support at the negative 1 ATR channel. I think there's a bounce in this, but I don't know how much, I don't know how long the bounce is going to last. So I think I'm going to pass on SE. IBM, under 30, over 30, and a V2. No double bottom bullish divergence. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly is up against the third ATR channel above it as resistance, so I am going to pass on IBM as well. CB is Chubb. We came into the value zone. This has untriggered the V2 that it had earlier in the day. I don't really like it where it is on the weekly. I mean, it is a bullish engulfing bar. I just don't think the risk to reward's that great on Chubb. Let's snap back over there. Give me 1 second. All right, ARK. ARK does have an under 30, over 30. Earlier, it had an under the negative third, over the negative third ATR channel. It looks like it has lost that, at least on my screen. So weekly has lost the 1 ATR channel. I think I'm going to stay away, but that's just me. And then WDC, we have the nice return to value, sideways motion, 520 crossover at 56.91, and we are also at 56.75. So let me do a little math. I actually quite like this one a lot. So I do like, these are my 4 favorites at the moment. All right, give me a second. So we have Snap, we have DocuSign, we have IBB, and we have WDC. Let me get my numbers here. And then DocuSign was IBB is okay. And WDC is that. Okay, those are my favorites. Let me make some room up here. All right, so Snap. DocuSign. Come on, buddy. Come on. And then, oh, looks like VIX went positive on the day. All right. And then we have IBB and we have WDC. All right. Those are the potentials. We have a WDC. Okay. But before I even look at this, I need to look at my other stuff, right? Current position. CFG doing fine, no need to do anything there. COF doing fine, no need to do anything there. Facebook doing fine, down on the day now, but 2 profit targets, don't have to do anything there. SPCE barely holding the 30 RSI. I'm going to have to watch that one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move this one over here so I don't forget. Snap. Under 30, over 30, double bottom, bullish divergence. If we want to look for issues, here's the low of the range. This may have a bounce. Let's see. Look at the weekly. You know, it's down a lot today. This is a tough one. This is very tough. It's double bottom, bullish divergence with a trigger. I mean, it's totally legit. It's totally legit. I'm not sure it's my favorite one, though. DocuSign, too big of a down day. It may not even keep the 250-day moving average. IBB, let's see, the close there is 154.56. 154.56 is the V2 signal. What's happening? 154.56. So that will probably be a determining factor. It would have to close above that. It's right there right now. And then WDC, I like WDC the best. I like the return to value, the sideways motion. I like the 520 crossover in the value zone. That's my favorite for sure, WDC. Thank you, Steve Burns, for that. Oh, boy. Oh, man. All right. I have to restart my thing over here. Gosh darn it. Sorry. Technical difficulties. All right. Sorry about that, everyone. Give me one sec while this logs in. Hopefully it will come up, I hope. It seems stuck at the moment. So Steve Burns says, sorry. All right. Nigma wants to look at NVM. Oh, brother. All right, NV. There's way too many things to look at. Okay, NVN. NVM. Nope, I don't have it. Sorry, Nigma. Steve says the VIX does have the 1030 EMA crossover. Interesting. Tracy Hall wants to look at GE. Not sure if anybody can do a back test. I don't have GE on here with an under 250, over 250. All right, there's just too much for me to look at here, everyone. Oxy. No, I don't like Oxy. You have one Oxy. Well, I'm glad it's up for you. Glenn says, DocuSign, Snap, risk to reward growth. The shares in a downtrend. I agree. Steve says, I'm long. Okay, Steve is long. Puts on the SPY at 470. So, all right, Steve, I'll have to remember that one, and we'll put that up there. So Steve did buy weekly puts on the SPY based upon the 1030 EMA crossover. That is his signal. Okay. No, I tried to put NVM in, but it doesn't pull it up. All right. And, oh, God. Okay, let's see. No, I can't pull that one up. Sorry. All right. What do we got? 8 minutes to go. Okay. All right, I think I'm good over here. SPCE, holding 30, barely. Snap, I think I'm going to pass. DocuSign, I think I'm going to pass. IBB has untriggered. WDC is my favorite today, and that's what I will be buying, as long as the crossover stays in place. All right. All right. Okay, good. That's taken care of. Wow, Nasdaq's down 156 points now. Holy hamburgers. All right, so SPY is basically on my, it is under 30, not SPY, excuse me, SPCE under 30 RSI. Now, if it closes there, I'm going to have to get out and stay out. It's HTZ. All right. Well, that would help. HTZ. Hertz Global. Do not like that. It's a V2, but there's no sideways motion, and there's not enough indicators on here to really even give me an idea what's going on. This looks very bouncy. I wouldn't chase an 8.45% move up. Tracy says, Ava, you should start posting your picks prior to the close like Steve does. There you go. I think that would be a good idea. Any pick that Ava has, I am good with. Okay. That's 19. All right, we'll change that a little bit. We'll go 15. Okay, that's done as well. All right, so SPCE under 30, I'm going to have to get rid of that. SPY making a new low on the day. All right, so let's see. WDC, are we holding the crossover? We are. 5682, 5673. All right, so Q's, die. That all looks good. And we have, all right, puts there, market review, good to go. So we're okay there, and we're okay there. Looks like SPCE going to close below. I guess I could wait. I'm going to go ahead and buy WDC here. Okay. And it looks like SPCE is closing under. I'm going to go ahead and just take it off. Okay. And taking this off as well. Okay. All right, so I'm done. I did buy WDC. I did sell SPCE with a close under the 30 RSI. Of course, I'm buying SPY. We've moved down significantly. Any changes over here? No, no, no. Wow. Big bullish engulfing bar to the bearish engulfing bar to the downside. V1 false breakout to the downside with a double top and a bearish divergence. All right. I'm good. We're done. I'm done. VIX up 40 cents now. Wow. Oh, that was the market. All right. Wow, what a day. What a day. Dow only up 17 points now. NASDAQ down 202. Holy hamburgers. All right, here we go. Let's see where I bought today. SPY bought at 467.57. And WDC at 5703. All right, so here we go. SPY, big reversal. 467.57 for the overnight SPY trade. I'll sell that first thing tomorrow morning. And WDC bought that with a 520 crossover in the value zone after sideways motion at 5703. All right. There we go. So those are my new positions. I did get out of SPCE today with the close under the 30 RSI. So yeah, big reversal bar. So listen, if any of my students have any new entries or exits for me today that they would like me to update on the board, this is the time to do it. Go ahead and put it in the live stream. Before I get to that, just want to remind everybody that I do teach private one-on-one lessons in the evening time via Skype. I love to teach. I think I'm a good teacher from feedback from my students, and I teach a great course. I teach a one-on-one course of all 5 of the different trading approaches that I use. I've been using these for 25 years. I teach you step by step exactly how to position size, end of day stops, emergency stops, profit targets, resistance levels, trailing stop levels. When you're done with this course, you should have a very good idea of how to trade all 5 of these approaches because, like I said, I teach you step by step. And I would love to work with you. If you're interested, the course does cost $1,750, but it's worth every penny. If you're interested in starting this process, just email me. The email's in the link of this YouTube video. Just say, Greg, I'm potentially interested in taking your course. I will reply and say, hey, how's it going? Thanks for saying hi. Let's set up a Skype call. Skype call's free. It's not a sales call. I promise you. I just want to learn more about you, your trading challenges, your goals, and then it's a great time for you to ask me any specific questions about the course. And then when we're done with the Skype call, think about it as long as you want. I'm not going to reach out to you. If you want to set up the lessons, just email me back. Say, Greg, I'm ready to go. I'll say, great. We'll schedule it. And away we will go. Secondly, I have a great online video course available at udemy.com. The link is in the description of this video. It's a great course. It's called the Deep Dip by Stock Trading Strategy. I teach you step by step how to trade this strategy. It's something that I use all the time. I used it several times today. It's 9.5 hours of video. 26 videos total, 15 study guides. And it's only $12 or $15 on Udemy. If you're just starting to trade, maybe you're not ready for one-on-one, but you just want to learn some good foundational foundations of trading and exactly what to do step by step. It's a great course. The link's in the description of this video. Go and check it out. Watch it. Spend the 12 or 15 bucks. And it's going to make you a better trader, I promise. And then lastly, if you like today's podcast, I would appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up button. It does help to build the channel, helps keep the channel around, lets YouTube know that there's some valuable content here. All right, so if you don't mind, on your way out, I would appreciate it. Okay, that's me. I'm done with my biz. All right, let's see who did what. I know Steve, okay. Long November puts on the SPY. All right, so here we go. I'm going to paste this in here. Okay, so that's Steve. So this is a bearish bet. He bought puts on the SPY. And he based that off of the 1030 EMA crossover on the VIX. When VIX goes up and volatility starts to increase, that is a back-tested approach that Steve uses. So, okay, I guess I'll keep that one over there. All right. Love it says COF on today's signal. Sorry, everybody. There was a lot of comments here and not enough time. Steve says, I saw that too, Glenn. High probability topping candle. Don Robbins, what's happening, Donnie? Donnie was one of my very, very first students and a good friend of mine. Let's see what Don has to say. Hey, Greg, if any of you are on the fence about taking Greg's private lessons, do it. I took them last year, and it was the best decision I've made for my trading career, hands down. Oh, thanks, Don. It wasn't last year, though. It was a couple years ago. It was a couple years ago. But, hey, I'm going to call you on my walk today, Donnie. We'll catch up. Thank you for the kind words. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Tracy says, I'll second that, Don. Thank you. Tracy, Ava says, noted, Tracy. Will try. All pick today, just untriggered. No entries. Okay. Very great. That's very nice of you, Ava. Thank you. Steve says, that SPY shooting star happened at the 70 RSI. Steve says, SPY chart has almost every bearish technical signal today. Nigma says, Q's got beaten down before the close. Lava is out of spice. Okay, out of Otis. Very nice. Great trade, Lova. I think that was the right time to get out. In COF, you're in COF? 153. Okay. All right. Okay, Leva, gotcha. Steve says, my SPY put is up 76.74% in 12 minutes? Really? So you bought it, I guess you bought it a little earlier then, right? That's what's probably happening? Wow, that must have been some move down. Okay, way to go, Steve. Tracy says Tracy is out of AMT. Okay, good. Good trade. Out of CFG on profit targets. Okay. Good. And in WDC. Steve says, reminder for Greg. I'm long November. Yeah, I have those, don't I? Long 26, 470 strikes, 215. Yep, I've got those, Steve. I've got those here already. All right. So again, that's a bearish position. This is a bearish chart. Double top, bearish divergence. We have a high, tall red, MACD bars. We pull back to red. We went higher. We tested the high. We reversed. No MACD bars. So double top, bearish divergence, missing right shoulder, bearish engulfing bar, V1 to the downside, false breakout to the upside, rejection of the 70 RSI, all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. So that makes sense to me, Steve. In addition to your 1030 EMA crossover, which is the actual back-tested approach, right? All right, what's happening after hours? Anything interesting? Dow's down 4 cents. Facebook's unchanged. Gold got whacked up today. IWM up a little bit after hours. Q's up a little bit after hours. SPY up 13 cents. VIX is down 8 cents. All right. So listen, if my students have any new entries or exits they'd like me to update on the board, this is the time to do it. We just went over some of them, but we still have some time before we take a look, or before I take a look at that. I want to read this. I like to read this every day. It's something that I try to incorporate into my life, and I think it's a good thing. I mean, it's been positive for my life, and I just wanted to, try to tell you something helpful. But this is from Martin Kornfeld. If we all do one random act of kindness daily, we just might set the world in the right direction. If we could just go and do one nice thing each day for another human being, it would make the world a better place. If we go do one nice thing each day for an animal, that would be even better, right? It would be twice as good. Animals need love. They need care. And they appreciate kindness just like humans do. And so try to do something nice for another human being today. Try to do something nice for an animal today. And because one day maybe you'll need it and they'll help you as well. All right. So it's just something I wanted to leave you off with. Tracy says, thank you for everything. Oh, now it's gone. All right. Wiener Dog Trading is out of SPCE. Okay. And in WDC. All right, Karen. And Snap, I think nothing, no one's in Snap. DocuSign. I don't see any DocuSigners. IBB, I believe Ava is still in IBB. HTL, that's Lava. Okay. All right. All right, so that leaves me with CFG, COF, Facebook, the new overnight SPY trade, and the WDC trade. All right. Tracy says, thanks for everything, Greg and Gossetiers. Thank you, Tracy. Congratulations on the new pup. Ava says, have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Ava. Hope you have a great day as well, my friend. And Paxton has a Husky Collie mix. Okay, so it's a Husky and Collie mix, not a Border Collie and Collie mix. All right. All right. Hey, one last time, I am going to put the link to that podcast in just in case you're interested. It's a funny podcast. Like if you like comedy, this is a podcast. Plus we talk a little DB Cooper and we talk a little trading as well. Ava says stopped out of IBB just under. Okay. All right. Thanks for that update, Ava. How many IBBs do I have in here? All right, well, listen, I think that's it for today then. I appreciate you being here. Got your new positions all updated, and kind of fun to have the SPY puts that Steve bought, the weekly puts based upon that 1030 EMA crossover on the VIX index, indicating possibly an expansion in volatility. All right, well, listen, have a great rest of your day. Be good, be safe, drive safe, get some fresh air, do something nice for another human being, do something nice for an animal. If you could hit the thumbs up button, that would be great as well. It's a short week this week. I always seem to get this one messed up with the half day, but we're here tomorrow. We're here Wednesday. Thursday is Thanksgiving, and then I believe Friday we have a half a day, and I believe the market closes at, I'm going to have to check. I think it closes at 1 o'clock Eastern. So those in Mountain Time, that's 11. So we'll be going from 10 to 11 Mountain Standard Time. 10, 11, 12, or 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. So it's a shortened day. So it's going to be a shortened week for sure. All right, everybody. Well, we shall see what tomorrow brings. I really appreciate you being here. I really, really do. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow during the last hour of the market. All right, on the way out here, I have to run the U.S. legal disclaimer. So take care, everyone. See you all tomorrow. U.S. government required disclaimer. Stock, options, futures, and forex trading is not appropriate for everyone. While there is a potential for large rewards, there is also a substantial risk of loss associated with trading. The material in this video or live broadcast is not geared towards any particular individual or to any particular financial situation and is not intended to meet the particular investment objectives of any viewer. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Any and all information contained in, implied, or referenced by this video or live broadcast is not to be construed as investment advice, and no representation is made that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast is an investment or financial advisor or is registered or authorized to give any financial advice. We are publishers and educators only. Therefore, the various producers of this video or live broadcast will not accept liability for any loss or damage of any kind which may arise either directly or indirectly out of the use of any of this material, including any loss of profit. No representation is made that any account or investment will or is likely to achieve the profit or losses demonstrated. We recommend consultation with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment decision. This video or live broadcast is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell any security, financial instrument, or financial product of any kind. Notice is hereby given that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast or their clients may have an interest in any security, financial instrument, or financial product mentioned or referenced. Any simulated or hypothetical performance result depicted does not represent actual trading and therefore may under or overcompensate for the impact of various market factors such as lack of liquidity. Thank you.